back, guys. This episode of Paranormal Talks comes from and in partnership with R.I.P. Research and Investigations of Paranormal. These stories are brought to you by Jean Harrison. I hope you enjoy.
Someone got into the Jeep.
In high school, I lived in a mountain town outside of Denver, and it took a fairly long, dark road to get home. I drove a Jeep Wrangler when I was 16, 17, and rode with the top down pretty much all times during the summer. One night I'm driving home rather late, between 1 and 2 in the morning, top down and listening to some music. Being on the side of a mountainous canyon, the road is dark and dangerous. On one side is a river, on the other side just a sheer cliff. Multiple people have died in the canyon over the years, whether they take a corner too wide, go off into the river, get hit on their motorcycle, etc. During that drive home, headed home, my lights suddenly go out in the middle of this curvy canyon road. I immediately feel a presence in the back seat of my Jeep. I just know that if I turn around, there would be a person sitting in the middle of the bench seat, staring directly at me. Something has climbed into the open-top Jeep in the middle of the night, and I know it isn't a benevolent. I get cold. I try to focus on other things as the hair stands up on the back of my neck, and sheer panic builds inside of me. Never have I felt anything like it. Every alarm in my body is going off. An entirely new feeling. And I have seen some sketchy places in my travels, but this feels different. Nothing feels right. Everything feels wrong. My entire being disturbed. As quickly as they went off, my headlights turn back on. I whirl around, and of course no one is there. But I spend the rest of the ride home absolutely terrified, wondering if someone or something joined me in my car. I don't believe in the supernatural, and I never felt anything like that before or since. But that night, I was convinced there was something in my vehicle. My parents moved out of that house while I was away in college. But every time I'd drive that road, for those couple of years, I was terrified. Thank you for joining me here at 211 Paranormal. And as always, guys, remember,
Stay unveiled.